I'm going to do a little self-disclosing here. I am a recovering addict. I have been in recovery now for 11 years. Throughout that entire 11 years, I have utilized a MAP program. The entire 11 years, I have been on Suboxone. Um, and it had absolutely saved my life. Um, because of that medication and obviously, the willpower to stay sober, I was able to maintain, my sobriety. I was able to get a job. Um, I was able to go to college and get my master's degree, start a career, buy a home. And, of course, I can't say that's all, because of Suboxone. But I also know with the type of person I am and the way that I recover, um, it has tremendously helped me. However, within the last few months, I have been thinking strongly about, getting off Suboxone. Because again, I've been on it for such a long time. I was one of those people that thought, okay, I'm going to be on this medicine for the rest of my life. And I was okay with that. I had the mindset as, I have to take medicine every day for my seizures. So if I have to, I will take Suboxone every day if it keeps me sober and keeps me from putting dope in my body. And I was okay with that. And even if that still ends up being the case, I am comfortable with that decision. However, recently, just with life in general, and my career and just the way my life has shifted, going to those doctor's appointments so frequently, every 2 weeks, has become absolutely time consuming to me. It has taken up a large majority of my life. The amount of money that I have put into this is substantial. So the money wasn't a thing for me. I didn't want something taking up a time slot in my life again where I could be home with my kids. I could be outdoors doing whatever I wanted to be doing out there, without having to lose, 3-4 hours of my day every 2 weeks going to this doctor. So, started looking into Sublocade. Was extremely nervous. Needless to say, I am going to give it a shot. I've seen some really great stuff about it. Watched a few videos on other people that have tried it, and decided I'm going to give this a shot. So I did. And let me say this, full self-disclosure here. I was on a really high dose of Suboxone. I was an addict for many, many, many years. And as many of us do, I had an extremely high tolerance. So I was on a really high dose. I was on 8 milligram strips and I was taking 24 milligrams a day. And I say that because I want other people to know that may watch this video and may also be in a similar situation to me that want to try Sublocade. I just want the awareness to be there that, hey, this is someone that's been on Suboxone for 11 years. I was on a really high dose, so we're going to see how this plays out. I got my first shot yesterday, so I have not taken any Suboxone since yesterday, which is not, a long time frame. However, again, I have not went one day without my medicine in the entire 11 years that I've been sober. So it is a huge step for me. I've seen there's not supposed to be really many side effects, basically none from what I've researched as far as withdrawal goes. I've had some friends that have also done Sublocade that have told me, the most that they had was a runny nose and maybe a little lack of energy. But I think if that's all that comes my way, I can handle that. So far, I don't have any negative side effects, but again, it's only been 24 hours, so only time will tell. But I wanted to do this video, and I plan to do one every few days, just kind of uploading my progress, or lack thereof, to bring awareness to other people who, may be considering this as a different option. Um, so I will say this. I went yesterday. I got my first shot. It does go in your belly. Um, it's definitely burns. I'll say that. Um, but again, if this is the least that I have to go through in order to try to, get off my Suboxone, then I'm willing to give it a shot. So I will upload my progress here, every so often and just kind of see how this plays out. I'm really hoping that this works for me. I've seen some super great feedback from other people about it, so I'm hopeful. I'm so hopeful. So yeah, if anyone has any insight into this or are taking Sublocade or plan to, definitely, give me some feedback. Let me know what your experience was like or what it currently is like. But yeah, I'll upload progress, every so often.